Bonjour tout le monde. Hi everybody.
Hi.
Yes, we're in English right now.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome. Live here, Kim and Nadine. We are in Bordeaux for live with you guys today about the best CPAP on the market right now. But before we do start, to let people join us a bit, we would like to give you information about a quick update on the recall. So first of all, to reassure you guys, we haven't gotten any kind of more information yet to come. We are still waiting for instructions. It's still, go register your CPAP, and we wait for more instructions, and we're still at that point. We want to let you guys know and reassure you that as soon as we will get information, we will let you guys know. So we'll notify you on the live. We will put the information on our Facebook, also on our newsletter. So we try to spread out the information as quickly as possible. So if you guys are still not on our newsletter or following us on Facebook, you can do it right now. The links are right up there. And like I said, when we get information from any kind of new information regarding the recall, we will notify you ASAP.
Yes, and we still have a couple of CPAP in stock, we can help you. But of course, if you have a CPAP and you just want to change it because it's been like 6 years, but yours is still working, keep it. I think it's not the good time to change it
because of what's going on right now.
Because
there's a shortage.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of CPAP, and you can always send to me. I'm a respiratory therapist, so you can always send to me your results, your prescription, and of course, if you have your CPAP is not working anymore, and you're a severe case, or you're just starting the treatment, and you want to start because your case is severe, and you have a profession like you're a truck driver, a bus driver, whatever.
Any kind of profession that where you need
we
to,
can help you for sure. Just send us all your information and the others too. So when we will have.
And the link is right above again. You can just register under your link there, and we also will. The respiratory therapist
contact you.
Yeah, we're going to contact you, and we're going to also go by. Okay, this is a severe case.
Yeah.
They need a CPAP. So we just want to let you guys know. Don't hesitate. You can always register for CPAP, and you will be notified. Somebody will call you and give you the information or book an appointment.
We can help you.
Yes, we can help you. We are there for that. That's what we do at Misanti. We help people sleep well.
Better.
Yes, better. Well, okay. So let's start with our live today. So guys, using a CPAP is for your sleep apnea shouldn't be easier. It should be more comfortable for your sleep. So this is our live today. It's about talking about our CPAPs, the differences, the particularities that they have, and Nadine is going to go through them with you. So we're going to talk about the AirSense S10 from Resmed, and we will talk about the SleepStyle from Fisher & Paykel. So a question that we get, I think we get that question all the time, and
almost every day.
Yes, almost every day. Nadine, which one is the best?
So honestly, they are both good. Okay, yes. They have differences. Of course, I will explain them to you. They have also sometimes they have both the same options.
Yeah, similarities.
Yeah, of course. But they are both. They don't make too much noise. They are small, very compact, and really good. Okay. Of course, if you have a good mask without any leaks, if you have good settings, it's properly adjust to what you need, you will be fine with both of them. They are both good, but of course they have sometimes little differences. So I will just explain them to you, and then you will be able to
you'll be able to yourself see. Okay, I'd rather this because of that.
Yeah, for that option, I prefer that one because they are really both very good.
The AirSense S10. They are small, compact, more modern. Apart from their look, which they look pretty nice, apart from their look, what differences are between these two?
Okay, so this is the old one.
Oh yeah,
that's
S9. S9.
So if you this is the Resmed, the old version.
The old version of these two right now.
Okay, so
and these are
now
the new ones.
S9, S10. Okay, so except for the color, so they have like it's more in the programmation, the mode. Okay, we have the auto mode for both of them. So an auto mode, it's a variable machine, a variable pressure. So that means that you will have a minimum pressure, a maximum pressure that the respiratory therapist will adjust according to the prescription of the respirologist, and it will move according to what you need. Okay, at night. So auto mode. There's also a fixed mode. So they do both. The white and the black one do the same thing. So a fixed mode, it's a pressure, like a fixed pressure, 10, 12, and then you receive that pressure all night. Okay. What is different with the white one? It's they call it the auto. There's an option, a mode, special mode. They call the auto set for her. I know it sounds like it's sexist a little bit, but for her because they wanted to do like a model, an option for women to, to be more according to women sleep, not sleep, but breathing patterns. Okay, and type of would say sleep apnea, because women, they will have, usually they are more light, like they light cases or moderate cases,
so they're prone to have more light,
yes,
moderate cases. So
okay, but of course sometimes we have women that they have severe sleep apnea, and same thing for men with light apneas, and okay, and there's also another syndrome that we call the upper airway resistance syndrome. Okay, that, and the reason why they call it the for her, it's because women suffers more of
from
that syndrome. So that's why they did they call it the auto set for her. And in that mode, you will the person, women or man, will receive like less pressure, lower pressure. It will be lighter, more comfortable, more adapted for their kind of sleep apnea or
and
syndrome.
Like if any men would like to have this CPAP, it's all right too, because you can also use this cover. We do have covers that you could just put over, and it's very nice silver. There's different colors, but if you like it like that too, it's fine.
It's fine.
But it's also good for men and women. It doesn't really, they did it like that for her, but it could be for anybody. Yes. And you still have the cover.
Yeah. Another thing, another option is the let's say you want, it's not recommended, but sometimes people, they say, I don't like humidity, I prefer to have without water, without humidity. So you can remove that part, and you have a little door that you can buy. It's an option, it's separate.
So you removed your water chamber, and you just add this part. It doesn't do anything, it just clips in.
Yeah, like that. Then it's smaller, and sometimes people they use it when they travel, and when they use it camping, and they don't use water when they camping, and especially when you use a battery, you don't want to. It's better without the humidity. Yeah, so your battery will last longer.
So there's more particularities for this CPAP.
Yeah, for sure, a lot of options. So first of all, I will talk about the weight and the sound of the machine, because we have that kind of question all the time. So the weight, it's 2.8 pounds. And for the sound, it's around 26, 27 decibel.
Yeah.
Okay. You have like a filter, like all CPAPs have one.
Yeah.
Okay. So
on the side,
it's that little piece. Really important to change the filter every season, because if you don't, the machine will become more noisy. And so
the importance of changing your filter.
Yeah, you should do that. You have a humidifier, humidifier, and you also have a heated tube to prevent condensation. They have that now.
The heated tube is very
swivel.
Yeah, swivel. So that's good.
Okay, so that's good. And also you have the possibility, for the follow-ups. Okay, you have an SD card. Okay, that will record everything. We're watching you. And also,
we watch you.
And also, you have a modem. It's a cellular modem inside of the machine.
Just before, I just want to point out something. Every model now do not have an SD card. these we have. If you want to have an SD card, we do have some, and we can sell it to you. But because of what Nadine,
because of the modem now,
you don't really need that.
Yeah, you don't really need that, because we will receive every day your results, your all your data, and we're able to analyze them and to call you and to tell you, okay, make sure that, like, I see that you're not using your CPAP, what's happening, or we can see if your mask fit is good, and
yeah. So they keep track
yeah.
by the program and by the modem that gives out the information daily. So
yeah, and also there's an app that you can download for you on your phone. They call it My Hair, and you will every day you can look at your app and see and have your results. Same thing if you're not too in technology and you don't like that. You on your screen every day when you remove your mask and when you stop the machine, you will see it's popping.
Yeah, a little face is going to pop up, red, yellow, or green.
Yeah, so you will see your hours, your results. So you want to know how many hours you use it. You want to know your apnea index, that should be lower than 5, and also your mask fit. So what they did, Resmed, it's a little happy face, green happy face when your mask fit is good, and a red sad face when you're having trouble with your mask. So sometimes people, not sometimes,
most of the time they call, I got a red face.
Yes,
what does that mean?
What's happening? So we know, and right away there's something wrong with your mask fit. For the other options, we have with the Resmed one a smart start and a smart stop. So what is that? When you put your mask, you don't have to press any button. The machine will detect that you're there, that you're breathing, and will start automatically. You remove your mask, around 10 seconds, it will stop by itself. So if it's too dark in your room, if you don't know where it is, it will stop. So you don't have to press any button. Of course, if you don't want to disturb in the middle of the night the other one, because when you remove your mask,
the air still comes out.
You will hear a big sound. You can also just press the button. That's okay too. So you have that option. Also, the EPR, we just did a blog on that.
Yeah, and it's the blog, guys, is right up there. You can read it. It's very interesting on the EPR, and she's going to explain it to you.
The EPR, it's they call it expiratory pressure release. So that means that when you're breathing out, the machine will lower the pressure a little bit, so it will make it easier for you to breathe for your expiration. Yeah. So you don't feel like you have to breathe against a strong pressure because it's a lower pressure. Yeah. So it makes it more comfortable for you. So EPR. Another thing, the ramp. So what is a ramp? A ramp, it's a function. It's an option. We use it more for fixed pressure. So I will give you an example. Let's say you need 10 of pressure, and of course it's strong. It's very aggressive at 10 centimeters of water, so it's too much. So people, they don't tolerate it, especially at the beginning. So a ramp, it's a time that we will adjust in the machine. Like we can go between 5 to 45 minutes. It's the time that you need to fall asleep.
Yeah.
And we will start at a lower pressure, and then the machine, if we say 10 minutes, after 10 minutes you will be at 10 at your prescribed pressure. So it's good because it's much more easier to fall asleep. And the other thing they did, it's special with the S10. They have a special option. They call it the auto ramp. So in auto ramp, the machine you don't have to put like a minimum a number 5 minutes, 40 minutes. The machine will decide. So if you fall asleep faster than 10 minutes, the machine will increase the pressure like faster. And if it takes you longer to fall asleep, the machine will detect it.
Wow.
And will, it's
so that's
a special
that's ramp. A really good point for comfort.
Yeah, for sure. So another thing, they call it the auto response. It's something we can put it soft or standard, and then it's always about comfort and like feeling like the pressure is not as strong. So when somebody's telling us like, oh, I have trouble to get used to the pressure, we can use that special option.
Okay.
Also a preheat option. If it's too cold in your room and you feel like it's hard to fall asleep because I receive like it's cold on my nose, I don't like that, it's uncomfortable, You can put distilled water. You need distilled water on your machine. So you do that like 15-20 minutes before you go to bed, and you press the button, the preheat button, and when you will put your mask, it will already be
ready
for
ultimate comfort and ultimate.
Yeah, that's it. You don't have to wait to have to be comfortable. Other thing, very fun and interesting, you have a possibility. Let's say you see the red face, okay, and oh, I have trouble with my mask, and you want to know what's happening. There's an option that to adjust your mask. So you put your mask on and you press that button, and the machine will tell you.
That is so cool.
Yeah, you will know, okay, am I okay? And you can move and see, okay, it's when I'm on my side and I see the sad face, and the machine is telling you adjust your mask. So it will help you to, do your adjustment.
That is great. My gosh, because that's something people do have sometimes trouble with. So having that option in your CPAP is
it's really good. And the other thing, I was talking about humidity. So you have two options for humidity with that machine. You have the auto mode and you have the manual mode. So in auto mode for humidity, you don't have to. There's nothing to do. The machine will decide.
Automatically. It's automatic. It's a little brain that knows what to do for your CPAP.
So there's a sensor that will detect the humidity, temperature of your room, and adjust according to what is detected. So if it's dry in your room, the machine will adjust and will give you more humidity. So for most of the patient, it's working very well. People, they love it. But for others, they don't like what the standard of the machine, what the machine is giving them. They say, oh, it's too cold, or it's not. I still have dry mouth, or I prefer when it's cold. It's too hot what the machine is giving me. So it's not a problem. You just switch to manual and then
do it yourself.
Yeah, you can adjust and try. I will try level 3, level 4, whatever. So you can you can adjust. I think that's it.
Covers
that
covers the CPAP. So to recap a bit, this beautiful S10 from Resmed, it's quite easy to use. There's a lot of options. So for extra comfort, you do have quite a bit of options to get the comfort you need. You have the what was I gonna say? They have the EPR, which is good, and also which I think is great also to help adjust your mask. Not only that, but the other one that auto adjusts the humidity.
Yeah,
I think that is great for people that don't want to really go play in it, and they let the CPAP adjust it on its own. And that's it. That's easy, comfort, small, modern. So now let's talk about the SleepStyle.
The SleepStyle. So this is the SleepStyle, and if you want to see the other one, it's before SleepStyle, there was the icon that we called. Okay, a couple of years ago. So
and this is the nice bag that comes in it.
Okay. Yep. So when I think of SleepStyle, I would say how to what to say about that CPAP. It's a simple, it's easy to use, simple machine. That's what, when I'm thinking of SleepStyle, that's what I think.
And people like
easy. So people they like it. So it's for you. If you want something simple, not too much options, I think it will be very good for you. So like the other one, you have a filter, the little piece. Okay,
filters in the back.
So the same thing. Yeah. You have the heated tube and the rotation swivel. Okay, you also have a card. Okay, the SD kind of an
SD card, but there's also modem.
So you have a modem. You have also the app. They call it SleepStyle, so you can download the app and see what's happening. Same thing on your screen. You have every day your all your results, all your data, but there's no happy face or sad face. You just have just the level of leaks, but you still get all what you need, like all your information. And what people like a lot about that machine, it looks like an alarm clock.
Yeah, it's so small.
It's small. It's compact,
very modern.
And the reason why, it's because you have this here. you have the water chamber inside. It's integrated in the machine, so that's why it's smaller.
And the heated plate is underneath.
So very good and easy when you wanna, change.
Everything is in one.
You have a little handle, so people they like that a lot too. For the sound, it's almost the same like Resmed, 28, around 27, 28 decibel, but for the weight, it's a little bit heavier. And the reason why it's 3.7 instead of 2.8, it's because of the power supply. So for Resmed, the power supply, it's external. Okay. So
it's a converter.
Yeah.
So it converts if you're going anywhere travels, it's going to convert to over there. And this one here,
it's inside of the machine. That's why it's heavier. So if you take that and you take the machine for the S10, it's almost the same weight.
Yeah.
So you have just the cord when you travel with the instead of having the separate. Okay. So that's why. Another thing, they are really, really good with humidity, that company. They call it the thermostat technology. So there's not a lot of patient complaining about dry mouth or no, it's really good for that. They were the first company to have the heated tube, like many years ago.
Yeah, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. So a long time ago. We can do fixed mode, auto mode, same thing. There's also, I don't know if I explain it, the EPR, you have the EPR too. It's easy to adjust for the humidity. You have a little drop of water, so you just, if you want more humidity, you just put more for the drop. And the little water chamber over there, you can put it in the dishwasher. It's a dishwasher safe. Yeah. So people ask that sometimes. Hey, can I put it? They like that. Less things to clean.
Yeah.
Okay. They also have a special mention from the American Foundation for Arthritis because it's easy to it's easier to move it because of the little handle and the buttons too, and the water chamber to remove it from the machine. Because if you look, can you give me the S10? Yeah. Sometimes people, when they have like trouble with dexterity, it's harder for them to remove. Mm-hmm. For us, it's easy, but sometimes people they
to pull on it.
Yeah, so they will prefer that. So they had that special mention. And the other thing, difference, okay, I would say, it's about the ramp. We were talking about the smart ramp and possibility of adjusting the ramp with the S10. With that one, you have no choice. It's 20 minutes. You cannot have 5 minutes, 45 minutes.
It's always just predetermined.
It's 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes, and you cannot decide the pressure too, the minimum pressure to start to fall asleep. It's always the
minimum?
Le tiers.
Okay, I would say so the third of your pressure.
Yeah, of your pressure. So there's no possibility for that. A good option, big difference with the S10. It's an option that they call Sense Awake. Okay, so the Sense Awake, what is that? It's sometimes people they will have trouble during the night. They will say, you know what, I'm waking up because of the pressure. The pressure is getting very strong. I'm uncomfortable. I have to remove my mask. I cannot breathe anymore. So with the Sense Awake, it's an option that you have to talk with the respiratory therapist, and the person will adjust it with you. The machine will detect that you're waking up and will lower automatically and very fast.
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
Very fast the pressure that the respiratory therapist had program inside. So you will probably usually people will say, oh, I don't wake up as much. I'm not disturbed by the pressure. It's not too aggressive. So it's really good for that.
Very great technology.
To get used to it, and less awakenings during the night. So people like that. And also we see in our team that people will say that, you know what, I'm not disturbed by the machine. And also I don't swallow air because sometimes people they swallow a lot of hair because it's too much hair, and they are bloated. We say so.
They're bloated
They are very uncomfortable, and they say with SleepStyle, oh, I don't feel like that because it's so and it's low
because of that technology of sense awake. That is great information.
Yeah. So I think that's it. I don't know if I have
with what we gave you guys today as information. And just before we continue, I want to say a shout out to Brian McCartney. He's saying that he had a great experience with Apnea Santé. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. That's very appreciated. And we're always there to help you guys with your CPAP treatment. We have respiratory therapists in every clinic, and we have a really great team. So that's our mission is to
passionate.
We're very passionate about sleep. So that's why we give you guys the service, and we really care about our patients' sleep. That's our mission. So to come back to the CPAP, the information we gave you guys today was great because that's going to help our patients sometimes make a decision. I'm not sure which one I'd like to get, but I'm going to go with this one because maybe the Sense Awake is something you would like. Or the other option with the Resmed, where there's so many other options, it's more, you can play with it more. Yeah. So Nadine, the SleepStyle puts, like the humidity technology,
really good.
The auto-adjusting pressure algorithms into a modern, easy to use and comfortable.
It's really easy. There's, of course, you might say, oh, there's not as many options, but sometimes people they prefer that. they will ask, they will come in and say, I want something real easy, simple, not too many options. For me,
cute.
It's not. So that's the one.
Actually, this CPAP looks as good as it makes you feel. So it's a good CPAP to use. And then you have the AirSense S10 from Resmed.
Really good one too.
With its smart technology, it makes for one the easiest and most user-friendly, I would say, CPAP packages, CPAP on the market with a lot of options. And also, the option I like the best is that it can help you adjust your mask. I think that is great.
That's great.
So that's it for us. I'm going to see if we have other comments. If you guys want any kind of information on lives, you can always let us know. We are there to give you information that you need. And also, thank you very much for joining us. Again, just to recap quickly, if you guys want to follow us on the recall or any other information, you can subscribe on our newsletter up there. There's also the blog on the EPR, which was very interesting information for CPAP for people that want to understand that. And we will keep you updated with any news that we have on Respironics recall and any other information that's going on right now with the CPAP news, we call it. So guys, I wish you guys sleep well and a beautiful weekend to come.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nadine. Bye, guys. Bye.